Welcome back to my devlog series. This episode, I feel like working on some visuals. As I said before, I'm moving away from an open world to more of these set pieces. So I'm going to be establishing the visual style of the game with this first room. We've just had this concept art so far, but I want to refine it. The purpose of this room is purely the visuals and building for a specific moment. Now I want to show the inspiration quickly. This is a video I took in Sri Lanka, and I love the way the view starts to reveal itself as you walk up. This is going to be the same as our room. The player will start at the bottom and then slowly reveal the whole picture. The effect that's going to have the most impact is parallax. We're splitting the background up into the grass, the cliffs, the treetops, and the mountains. In between each part, I'm also adding an opaque layer that is the same orange as the sky, and this really helps with showing the distance. So before I start redrawing the layers properly, I'm going to code the parallax. We're back in the game, and the first thing I'm going to do is change our resolution to 320 by 180. This is because I saw this table, and 320 by 180, when scaled up by whole numbers, it's a lot of the most common monitor sizes. So we have a bit more space to fill in. The room is going to be one screen wide. So that means we don't have to worry about horizontal parallax. We're only going to be worried about vertical. So for testing, we're going to be using these solid blocks. So this will be our mountains. We've got our treetops, the cliffs, and our grass. This is the position I want at the top. Now they need to move down at different rates according to the camera's position. I've been tweaking this for a little. We're keeping our grass stationary and all the other elements are moving accordingly. It looks like the camera is panning up, so I'm really happy with this. Now I'm tracking the player very low in the screen, but down here I want it to be more in the middle. So I've added that. Our player starts closer to the middle, but as we go up, it will slowly lower. I've had another go at the mountains and added some orange haze, and we've got it in our game as well. Just finished with the treetops. I'm just making sure to keep the shading very circular. In game, I think it works really well. Now we've got the shape of the grass and the cliffs. We're in another project, and this one is just called Grass. And in here, I've been experimenting with shaders. After using 3D for a couple of months, I have a way better understanding. So I'm going to show you the grass that we've made, and I'll give a quick explanation. In the room, we're randomly selecting positions, and I'm checking whether that position is on our grass or not. If it is, we're spawning a rectangle as our grass. Now I've specified a bottom color and a top color, and that bottom color is just the color of our ground, and the top is just a lighter version. I think there's around 12,000 grass blades here. We can do this without having poor performance because we're drawing it all in one draw call. So that's the real use of shaders. We're also adding a slight sway just to give it a bit of life and motion. So I'm going to get this into the main project, and I'm really excited to use more shaders in the future. Alright, the grass is in, and I've reduced the height and toned down the color as well. Let's do a final reveal. I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I'm glad we took a visual detour. Let's leave it here for this episode, and if you want to join the Discord, I give some early updates there. So thanks for watching.